Hi, I'm Sandry, and today I'm going to be making some really delicious chocolate and coconut brownies with pecans in. They're really healthy actually, because I'm using gorgeous Tiana coconut nectar, so it's got a much lower GI than sugar, much better for your blood sugar levels. Some lovely raw cocoa, there's lots of eggs in there, coconut flour, so it's high in protein, so you're going to get all that deliciousness that you want from your naughty snacks, but with all the goodness that you can expect from these lovely ingredients. Let's have a little look at what's going to go into the mixture. So I've got here Tiana's lovely coconut baking flour. We've got half a cup of that coconut flour. Here I've actually got some coconut milk, just 2 or 3 tablespoons, and I've made this, you can see it's nice and creamy in there. I've made that using the raw coconut goodness from Tiana as well, so that I've just mixed with a couple of tablespoons of hot water. Here I have got the delicious extra virgin raw organic coconut oil, which I've just liquefied. I just put that into a saucepan of hot water to get it into that nice clear liquid state. And that is, how much have I got there? 1/3 of a cup of the coconut oil. Then raw cocoa here, which just looks delicious, doesn't it? 1/2 a cup of unsweetened coconut oil. I've got in these little pots just 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I really like the Himalayan pink salt. I think it's much better for you. And I've also got 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Then we've got the nectar, so that's your sugar replacement, Tiana coconut nectar, and we have got 3/4 of a cup of that, 5 eggs, so there's all your protein, and I'm also going to throw in 1/2 a cup of pecan nuts, which I've just broken up, and a dash of vanilla extract. Right, let's start putting that all together. Okay, so into my bowl I'm going to add the coconut flour, the raw cocoa, the salts, basically the dry ingredients, the salt, bicarbonate of soda, cinnamon, and I'm just going to gently stir all that together, and I'll continue stirring that until it's really well mixed, all the same colour, no clumps. You could always put these things through a sieve if you wanted to, but I'll take a bit of time stirring that to make sure it's really nicely combined and that there's no lumps in there. So I've broken my 5 eggs into the bowl there, and into that wetness I am going to add my liquid coconut oil. You don't want your oil to be hot because it's going to curdle the eggs, so just make sure that it's runny using the warm water in the saucepan, and then allow it to cool a little bit. Obviously if you have a food mixer then this would be ideal. I'm going to add in some vanilla extract and the coconut milk and the coconut nectar, and then I'm going to give that a really good stir. So all the liquid ingredients plus the coconut nectar, and give that a really good stir until you've got a really nice smooth kind of batter. So there's my wet mix and the coconut nectar all nicely combined, and then I'm going to start adding the dry into the wet. So adding the coconut flour and cocoa, and again continue with that until it's really nicely mixed in, nice smooth paste. My daughter's going to hate me for doing this without her, she's in bed asleep, but she will enjoy eating them. Okay, I shall continue mixing that into a nice smooth batter. Okay, there's my finished batter now, all stirred together, and I'm just sprinkling in and mix in those pecans. I'm keeping a few just to go on the top for decoration. So I'll mix those in, and then it's ready to go into the tin. So there it is in the pan. I'm going to pop it in the oven, and I'm going to give that a cook for about 25 minutes. Check it with a skewer. And that's going to be at, I'm doing it 160 fan. So the moment has arrived. Looks nice. Okay, so I'm going to take it out, pop it on a wire tray to cool, and then we'll cut into it and see how it tastes. So I can report, it's very nice. It's very rich and dense, so it'll keep you full for ages. It'll make a great breakfast. And there's a small person over here who I think quite likes it too.
Yes.
Is it nice, Elsa? Yeah?